Ishuboy and Guru in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're on a mission of reaching 10,000 subscribers now. Let's see if we can reach 10,000 subscribers before Aubameyang signs a new deal. But let's talk about something really special. Let's not waste time, because I've got something really concrete news about why Gabriel Magalhaes can come to Arsenal. Is because straight away, let's do it. Well, Manchester City have never denied that Kalidou Koulibaly is a target, and they're still interested in the player, but no bids have been made, and City have not even given Napoli notice that a bid is about to be made. Well, yes. Also, City did not even make any official bid, because they exactly did with they know what happened with Jorginho. So City don't want Aurelio to try to create a bid war, but City are using his agent to tell him that we are ready to pay for him. So yes, if City can hold on to this, I think Arsenal can get their man in Gabriel, and because Gabriel does not have much time to decide his future, he will do that in a very quick. I mean, it's going to be very quick and slick about it. Well, moving on. Felipe Coutinho has got all the Arsenal fans very excited by following Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Gabriel Martinelli and Cedric Soares on Instagram. Why does he have to do that? Well, yes, some of them are Kia's clients, but why Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang? Okay. He can do that, But these are certain speculations which suggest that Felipe Coutinho is trying to, engineer a move to Arsenal. Well, talking about more stuff, Premier League referees will receive a performance-related bonus despite a season of shoddy officiating. Despite the unpopular introduction of VAR, officials will yet again pocket some extra cash as they have done in previous campaigns. A meeting will be held on September 12th to decide on the bonus figure each referee will receive, although the total amount remains unknown. All referees in each 4 divisions who have taken charge of more than 10 games are eligible. That is unless they have endured a catastrophic season. But let's talk about more stuff, because according to the court documents written by Premier League referee chief Mike Riley, it informs refs of the size of their bonus. It suggests that those at the bottom of the merit table and those who complete fewer than 10 matches do not qualify. Payments to those who complete fewer than 20 matches are discounted by 40% up to 14 matches and 15% to 19. The distribution is otherwise based on a set of number of shares which are split in the manner specified in the document, with the first ranked referee receiving the most shares. So I really do not understand. If you want to know the amount, the maximum payment for 2014-2015 was around £3,500 and the lowest was around £700. So you can understand that these referees, instead of actually they should actually cut their income because of the whole shoddy refereeing, and we know what VAR has been this season. It has been so awful. But let's move on. Premier League stars have been warned to stop sharing holiday snaps on social media over fears of their quarantine whereabouts on their return to UK. Well, a handful of players are currently enjoying a quick break in the sun, with the likes of Dele Alli, Jack Grealish, James Maddison and Frank Lampard all making the most of their few weeks off. Well, yes, and also Spanish hotspots such as Marbella and Ibiza are favourites amongst the world's best footballers. And let's talk about Hector Bellerin, because he's already posted how many trees he has actually planted. He claims that he has had 50,000 trees planted as a result of his fundraising efforts. He said on Instagram, started with a cause to raise awareness of a global need to plant trees and offset carbon emissions. Got told we wouldn't plant any. 50,000 trees now planted. Thank you to everyone who supported and played a part at the rate 1 tree planted. So yes, Hector Bellerin is definitely scoring off the pitch, man. He's doing all things that he can for the mother nature. But when will he start to step up for Arsenal on a consistent basis, man? The next season is a very crucial key. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang showed his generosity after paying for a 7-a-side match in Italy and gifting every player a Gunners shirt. The former AC Milan youth player was visiting his brothers Willy and Catilina before they showed up to a football centre in Varese. Well, the game also featured ex-Belarusian striker Vitaly Kutuzov, who lives in the area, as well as rapper Fabio Rizzo. Aubameyang's team all wore Arsenal shirts, and the forward then made sure he paid for the pitch. So that was unbelievable from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Let's talk about exclusively Thomas Partey. Now we know what happened. RB Leipzig won 2-1. Well, it is pretty much clear that yes, Thomas Partey's deal is now completely on. So all Arsenal fans need to get excited about Partey right now. But more importantly, let's talk about it. Ghana boss Charles Akonor has told that Thomas Partey should not join Arsenal. He says, I honestly wouldn't want Thomas Partey to join Arsenal. That is because with Atletico Madrid, he will always play in the Champions League. His position is guaranteed and he will always play. It will be difficult for Arsenal to qualify for the Champions League, so I would urge him to stay in Madrid. Arsenal fans will kill me for saying this. We won't kill you, man. We will just start hating you till your existence is actually there on this planet Earth. So that's it. That's all we do. We won't just kill you for that. Well, moving on. Well, Willian, also let's not straight away jump into Willian. Let's talk about Thomas Partey. Well, Juventus's interest does not pose a threat to Arsenal in its efforts to sign with Thomas Partey, and everyone we talk to stresses that the player has set his sights on moving to Arsenal in particular. So it's pretty much clear that Juventus's interest is just an interest, and the information about Thomas Partey comes from a source of confidence, and it looks like the only time will tell, but more importantly than not, the Juventus's interest does not harm Thomas Partey's pursuit of Arsenal. So yes, it will happen. You just have to wait and watch. So yes, Thomas Partey is happening, guys, even though more news suggests that Arsenal will now resume talks with Atletico regarding Thomas Partey transfer. Important to note that the club's backup plan is available from today. If a swap still cannot be negotiated, we know that we have an alternative method of signing Partey, and club has contacted Partey's entourage shortly after the game to reassure them that we are in complete control of the situation. He will be an Arsenal player next season. Let's see if that is definitely, we just have to have the patience to reach that time period. So yes, Thomas Partey to Arsenal is definitely happening, guys. It is happening, no worries. Well, talking about more stuff, well, it looks like something different because Arsenal are looking to strengthen in central midfield and have their eye on Brighton midfielder Wis Bissouma, who has also attracted interest from Manchester City and Newcastle. I wouldn't believe this news completely. This is just one of the sparky rumors that come once in a while and, try to, offload all the tension. So let's move on. Well, it was birthday of Ken Fryer. So happy birthday to Arsenal's longest serving director, Ken Fryer Obey, who turns 86. Unfreaking believable. He began working at Arsenal part-time as a 12-year-old, and that guy has been an immense for Arsenal, man. Unbelievable. Well, here's this happened in TV24. Well, in Portugal. Well, yes, he was on the news, Joelson Fernandes, for all the right reasons, because Sporting are open to selling Joelson Fernandes. The player won't renew his contract with Sporting, and they don't want to lose him for free. So yes, this is yesterday's news. Yesterday night, it was on a prime time, and yes, Joelson is definitely not renewing his contract with Sporting. So you have to understand this fact that whatever Kia said could be a big smokescreen, man. Joelson is still on. Don't worry. And talking about more stuff, Emiliano Martinez had a very big interview yesterday. So let's just jump into the whole situation of Emiliano Martinez. He says, I have been in Europe for 10 years and the best part has been growing year by year. I have stayed at a great club throughout, something that is not easy. This past season has, on a personal level, been one of the best, winning a title, qualifying for Europe and fighting hand to hand with the best goalkeepers. It's nice, the admiration of Arsenal fans, it is what I work for. I waited for the opportunity at Arsenal. I knew I could perform at this level. Otherwise, I would not have stayed. I am very proud. I hope to continue doing the same or better. This is just the start. My idea is to make it difficult for Arteta to decide between him and Leno. And I am on vacation, and when I return, I hope to do the same or better, put more pressure on him early in the season. Martinez says Leno and I will compete as equals. What I propose to Arteta is to make the choice tough for him. Now when I return, I want to do my best, play as many games. My idea is to keep playing games from the start if possible. I want to continue adding minutes and grow on a personal level, but also as a team because we did very well at the end of last season. The truth is that I don't know Arsenal's plans for me. I didn't speak with them. I came to the mountains and disconnected my phone for a long time. When I return, I will speak with the club. I want to stay at Arsenal, but only if I play more minutes. On a personal level, I am at an age and at a level of confidence where I need to play as many minutes as possible. I am in sights of 10 teams in Europe, but I can't say who these teams are because it's nothing concrete. I still don't have a clear situation with Arsenal. When I have that, I will return and make the best decision of my career. And talking about La Liga, it looks like it could be his next destination. Emiliano Martinez says, I really like La Liga. It's true, I didn't have a great experience on loan at Getafe because I didn't play as much as I intended to, but Spain is a great league. I love the country. If I go back, I will play more than at Getafe and the best way possible. And talking about Arteta, he says Arteta is a great coach. He changed the structure of Arsenal. He gave us a game plan. He's one of the best modern coaches today. In 6 months, he has won a title, that too, the FA Cup, one of the best cups in England and one of the oldest in history. So yes, Martin has opened up about literally everything. But also one more reason why we could get Partey is because Partey was on the bench. Yes, Partey was not named in the playing 11. Yes, he was on the bench, and it's pretty much clear. It's a bigger thing. You don't make these midfielders sit down on the most important nights of your European campaign. Diego Simeone knows it, and this was the biggest hint that I was actually waiting for. And it is unbelievable that Thomas Partey is not in the plans of Atletico Madrid. He is, but it's just that Thomas Partey, you know that these fringe players who are not signing a new contract, you can't let them play, and try to see whether they are actually going to give 100% or not. If they don't, I think Thomas will do. I think he's been professional with that in the La Ligas in their campaign of going to the Champions League. So yes, Thomas Partey is leaving Atletico Madrid, and his preferred destination is supposed to be Arsenal. I think Arsenal have approached him, and it looks like since Atletico are out, it is more likely than not that the deal could be done before the end of this month. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. I hope you got all the positivity that yes, Thomas Partey is coming to Arsenal. Well, about this, let's talk about more in the next video, and definitely the live is going to be unbelievable. 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, 3 p.m. BST, 2 p.m. GMT, and 4 p.m. Central African Time for all of you fans to actually join me in my live. It's going to be a great interactive session. You guys will definitely love it because it's going to contain something really special. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers, and don't forget to subscribe.